Alright guys, it is Tuesday morning. I'm in Ocala, Florida. Headed to Okeechobee. I left Sunday night about 8 o'clock. And I drove to the south side of Nashville. And then stayed the night there. And then yesterday, Monday, I drove to Ocala, Florida. And now we have, I always say we, me, and you, whatever. About 2.5 hours to go. So, still looking for backhauls. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get out of here. All right, I'm here at delivery at Chisaco. Let's see if I can get it. Here we go. Chisaco RV. And I'm right in front of the office. So I'm gonna unload quickly, get out of the way. Just doing a quick walk around. Make sure everything's good again. And then I'm not gonna record unloading. All the salespeople are sitting right there in those windows watching me, so a little awkward, but anyway, here we go. Okay, we're unloaded. My two are over there, right there. They're still working on the first one. They just got the slide out, so it took me 28 minutes to unload. Now I wait. Let's see how long this takes. Probably, my guess, 30 minutes. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna look for backhauls, and then yeah, see where we're gonna go. I'm gonna stop somewhere and take a shower. But anyway, I'm a little nervous because like 4 people came outside to go in that unit. So I don't know if something fell and broke, or who knows. We'll see. A little bit of Okeechobee. Palm trees, old people on go-karts. Yeah, it's like 80, I tell you, 86 degrees here in Okeechobee, Florida, and I think it's 38 degrees in Indiana. So I told the wife I'm staying here. Yeah, anyway, just gonna give you a little footage of running down the road here. So no backhauls have been found on here. There's a couple, but they don't pay very good. Like 40 cents a mile, 38 cents a mile. They don't go, like if they went directly to Goshen, I might consider it, but they don't. Like one's Chicago, one's Grand Rapids or something. So I'll pass on those. What I'm going to do, I have 8 hours of drive time, and it's already like 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock, and I'm just getting out of Okeechobee. So what I'm thinking of doing is just driving to Atlanta, and then that's where I'll run out of time tonight. So maybe like 45 minutes south of Atlanta, which doesn't sound ideal for tomorrow, you know, having to drive through it, but I need to get cars. So my thought is maybe I could get a couple cars from Atlanta to Goshen, or from Atlanta to Indianapolis, something like that, and what happens. Anyway, when we get off here, I got 8 hours to go. I gotta find somewhere to take a shower. I need to eat some food, and yeah, let's do it. All right, back in Georgia, fueling up at the racetrack. I'm going to fill all the way up here. It's $3.19 a gallon. It's the cheapest there is on this trip. So fill the rest of the way up, and I got 3 hours left to drive. So just gonna get as close as I can to Atlanta, with there still being parking, and then get on the old interwebs, see if I can find a backhaul. If I don't find one tonight, I will search in the morning. I need to find something. At least try to pay for my fuel at the minimum. So if I can do that, that's all I really want to do. I mean, obviously, I want to do more, but you know, if I can cover the fuel, I'll be happy. Anyway, I'm gonna put my fuel additives in and hit the road. Well, just got parked for the night. I am in, let me tell you, Jackson, Georgia. And I have, I don't know if you can see it, it's a glare. Can't get it in focus. There we go. Maybe that'll work. 6 minutes left anyway, whatever. About to run in, take a shower, see if they have anything good to eat, and go to sleep. It's 12:55 a.m. So see you in the morning. Cross your fingers, we'll find some cars to haul, would you? Wow, we're going for a walk. The pilot didn't have showers. They're closed down, or they're renovating supposedly. So we're going to Love's. It's not far. I have to get a shower. Basically, it's like across the street or whatever, but anyway. Headed in. Yeah, I forgot. So the reason I was telling you is I have points for Pilot. I don't have points for Love's, so I'm about to pay up. It's probably be like $18 or something, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're out here. Alright, I got 2 cars booked, and they are not paying very well. I can't find nothing. I've searched and I've searched and I've searched, and I don't know. These 2 just popped up. They're both Mannheim cars, but it's 2 different Mannheims. But it is on my way. One's like west side of Atlanta, the other is northwest of Atlanta. And they go to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Warsaw, Indiana. So my goal today is pick them up and get past Indianapolis. If I can get a little bit northeast of Indianapolis, it'll set me up for an easy day tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is get home, see the family, you know, do that stuff. So the 2 cars, yeah, it's not even gonna cover my fuel, which is sad. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I hate hauling cars this cheap. I don't like doing it, but at the same time, I can't drive back empty. You know what I mean? Like, do I collect, you know, these cars pay $650, so 650 minus 130, what am I gonna get? 520 after the 20% or whatever. So do I leave $500 on the table, or do I pick it up and take it because there's no other option? And I know a lot of people are like, just don't haul cheap freight. Don't haul it, eventually it'll go up. I get it. It makes sense. Until you're trying to feed your family, and you know what I mean? I just don't.
Slow traffic in 10 miles.
It's hard for me to drive past it.
Lasting around 12 minutes.
I can't drive past $500 when I know it's on my route and I could take that home. You know, pay on my mortgage or truck payment or groceries, or, you know, like $500, that's a lot of groceries, it's a lot of gas money. So yeah, I know people are like, don't haul cheap freight. Yeah, but also don't go hungry either. I don't know. I did bump them up. It was at 600, which was even worse. I bumped them to 650, but it still ain't enough. Like it should be 1,000. I don't know. Maybe someday it'll all change. I doubt it. See you at Mannheim. I want you guys to see how many transporters are here. A lot. This is just one side of the parking. They're double stacked. I don't know. And I mapped where my car is, and guess what? All the way to the back. You just can't make this up. So I'll put a picture of that up here. And I got to get off here because I got to map it. Figure out how to get there. I thought this booth was cool. They just drive all the cars through here after they're detailed. It's full of cameras. They just drive through it, takes all the pictures, they're done. It's pretty cool. Yeah. My car's the farthest car. She's a transport truck. Like always, walking past all these cars with keys. The temptation rises, but I'm not gonna cave. There's a Ram with a pretty interesting bumper. Maybe next time Casey from Cows and Campers can get one like this. Look at that. It's pretty sweet. It's all steel. Huh. And then they got the real truck behind it. Yeah, no. Anyway, I gotta get back on my map. Found it. They're like, oh, the transporter is coming for it. Let's put it by the back fence. Every time. Every time. Doing a little video for the photos. We're gonna jump in, make sure it starts. Appears to be in decent shape. I don't mean it's gonna start. Hey, it doesn't smell like weed either. That's a good sign. Fired up. AC's on blast. Turn that down. There we go. Imagine that. Look, no check engine lights. 81,000 miles. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah. Here we go. Drive like everybody else, like maniacs. It was quite the walk. It was like 2,000 feet. I needed it. I needed the walk. There's a lot of cars here. I can't believe how many transporters are here. I mean, that's a lot. I've been here before, but that's a lot of transporters. No wonder the freight is so, like, the rate is so low. It's because they're just flooded with transporters. Figure out how to get out of here. Just drive around till something makes sense. Here's that photo booth thing again. See if we catch a cart going through. I mean, I've seen a couple go through there. They drove through pretty quick. Like 5 miles an hour. Like, they didn't even have to stop. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think. Yeah, where was that guy when I needed a ride? I think it's down here. Nope, it's not. I gotta get. Shoot. I remember this from last time I was here. I gotta get past that guardrail to get out. This guy's stopping in the middle of the road. Not a care in the world. Yeah. Now, when I walked it, I just cut across. I didn't have to do all this, but which is why I didn't know where the opening was to get through, because I just went over the rail. It's amazing how many cars there are at these auctions. It just blows my mind. I mean, there's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna get through this gate up here, right here, and get loaded. We can get out of here. All right, we're loaded. I wanted to show you guys. Maybe you can see it now. I have this newer phone, but this side of the car has all been resprayed, and it probably looks really good in pictures, but you guys see that? That's Bondo. I mean, like in a picture, like for the auction pictures, probably looks like this. You'd never see it, right? You'd never know. Same down here, you might not see that. And there's just like a lot of things where they've touched up the paint. Anyway, I mean, it's a decent car, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not a high dollar car or nothing, so I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. But you know, if you're a dealer and you're trying to resell it, and you got the guy that comes out and looks at it and goes, oh, well, this is that and that, and then, you know, they got some bartering to do. But anyway, when we get out here, I think it's an hour to the next one. All right, we're at the second Mannheim, and the gate is over there by the building. Here's the end of the parking lot. I mean, I assumed my car would probably be down there, but it's not quite that far, but it is right here. Farthest corner, always. Anyway, this is a 2018 Ford Flex, and should run and drive, so I do always carry my jumper pack just in case, but do a quick walk around, make sure there's nothing crazy. There's some little door dings, nothing out of the ordinary. So next question. Does it smell like weed? Nope. It don't smell like weed. That's good. See if she starts. Oh yeah. 99,904 miles. Somebody was told sell it before it hits 100. This car's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Anyway, let's get out of here. They're doing construction here, so the guy was like, it could be anywhere. So I just walked to the farthest corner because I already knew. Yep. I thought for sure when I was walking out here though that it'd be down there. I'm glad it wasn't. I've never been to this one. This is called Roma, but it's owned by Mannheim. It looks like they're doing construction, like they're gonna upgrade it, probably change the name and all that. But guy's walking to his car. Anyway, get through the security gate here, and this is what they do. They park cars for their gate. Park a car in your way so you can't run out. But anyway, get through security and get her loaded. Right, we're loaded up, ready to rip. Got both on. I just got to do pictures with the app, and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna try to get to Indy tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Somebody needs to let this guy know you can't park there. I don't know if he rolled back. I don't know. It's crazy. Got both cars on. We're northbound. Got 9 hours left to drive. It's like 10 and a half, 11 hours to the drop. So I should be close to Indianapolis somewhere tonight. So we're in Louisville, about to cross over into Indiana. This is the toll bridge. So it cost me like $16 or something to go over this bridge. It is what it is. You gotta do it. There's pretty cool. It's all lit up. Anyway, I got about hour and 49 minutes left on the clock, so I'm gonna get as close to Indy as I can. Shut her down. Here comes the sign for Indiana. It's Thursday morning. I nosed into this spot last night. Everybody was circling and I just dove in. Anyway, I never showed you guys the new treads. I got, I don't know, they're called Ironhead Thrasher All-Terrain. Those ones they were cheap. It's like 620 bucks, 4 tires installed. These ones, Firestone Transforce HTs, those are a highway deal. Anyway, those were $420 for 2 installed. So I don't know. I just tried the all-terrain ones for winter. See what happens. they're cheap, right? So if they last me 40, 50,000 miles, I'm fine with that. Buy another set, you know? Here's what it is. Just do a strap check before I take off. Everything's good, so I made it. I'm just like northeast of Indianapolis, Fisher or something like that. Anyway, I have an hour 50 minutes to the first drop from here, so let's go. Check out how this guy's set up. That's pretty cool. I'll try to get a haul and tow set up. Oh, it's pretty cool, dude. On the road. All right, we're at stop one, Columbia City, Auto Credit USA. Anyway, I'm gonna get her on strapped, get the ramps down, doing a quick walk around for photo proof. And we just got one more. We're almost home, guys. There we go. I pulled down here because the back of the trailer was up in the air. Had to get on flat ground, so I'm gonna get my ramps put away. It's 30 minutes west to Warsaw to drop this next car. I forgot to record. Just dropping off the other car in Warsaw at another Auto Credit USA. So anyway, homeward bound, about 45 minutes home. Week's over. All right, guys, it's Friday night. Cooking steaks on the grill. Time to do the numbers. So here we go. It was 1,242 miles to Okeechobee, Florida. Paid $260 mile. So the total after the $70 pullout, so there's a $35 staging fee or whatever for each camper. So after that, it paid a total of $31.59. And then I had the two cars I hauled back. Now the two cars paid $650 minus 20%. So they only paid $520, which I didn't really want to do, but there was nothing there and I didn't want to leave it. So if I add the 520 for the cars, brings me to $36.79. Now the next big expense, fuel. That's the biggest one. So fuel was $7.85. So it leaves me with a total of $28.94 for the week. Now there is other expenses, you know, truck payment, truck insurance, everything. Oil changes, tires. I figure that expense at about $400 a week. So if I subtract that, obviously now I'm down into the $24.94. It's something to remember. If you don't run every week, you still have to pay that $400. So anyway, Now, the week before, I did the Rapid City, South Dakota. That was 1,033 miles. And I think I ended up with, it was 1,033 miles. And my total after fuel, after the backhaul and all that, I ended up with $2,700. That's the Rapid City one. So we'll take this off because I'm not factoring that right now. $28.94 after fuel. So I really only made $200 more for going an extra 200 miles. Now, that's not just 200 miles, that's 200 there, 200 back, so it's 400 miles. So basically almost, 3/4 of a day, a word. So was it really worth it? I don't know. Now I could have got lucky in Florida, and I could have got cars coming back that paid double that. That's what they should have paid. They should have paid double that. But I could have, if I would have found the right cars, I could have made another $500, which would change that number drastically. You'd be looking at 3,400 roughly. So it's not always about the mileage. Sometimes it just has to do with the backhauls, and the backhauls are a big thing. If I didn't have any backhauls, you're looking at like $2,300, 22 something. So it does make a difference. But anyway, make sure you like, share, subscribe. As always, don't forget, pray for your country.